The September update appears to be right around the corner, so today we are starting sneak peeks. This is day 1 of sneak peeks, so make sure you guys subscribe and come back tomorrow for the next sneak peek. But let's hop in and let's show you what we have for today. We all know that clan recruiting has been a pain. Now there's going to be a new clan recruiting system called the Clan Notice. This is going to be a new way to recruit members. You'll be able to post a clan notice once every 24 hours onto the notice board. This is going to be the new recruiting system. You're going to be able to completely customize your clan notice, including different backgrounds to fit your theme. You'll be able to put a different message in there like join our clan or free co. If you know, you know. Or if you don't want to use that message, you can just use your clan description, but it'll also show off what your clan likes to do, clan wars, clan war league, trophy pushing, all those things that you kind of set previously, along with like the location and the language of your clan. So we can go ahead and we can get that stuff all set. We can even change our clan settings from here. So maybe if we don't want, trophy pushing in here, maybe we want it to be like, clan capital, or if we want donations, we can kind of edit that stuff before we post the notice. It is 10,000 gold to post the notice, but that's really nothing. Once you publish the notice, it's going to go out to everyone looking for a clan. So we hit publish notice here, and then we go ahead and we can set our language if we want, and then they'll publish that, and it'll show you exactly how long that notice is going to be active for. And then when people go looking for clans, they can still search for your clan, but they can also go to the notice board, and they can check out all these different clans, and we can refresh it here. Well, obviously we're in the dev build, so there's not a whole lot going on here. But, like, for instance, we could join Beaker's clan because he put that notice up there. Now, one thing to note is if you do change, like, the family-friendly or the language settings in your clan, it will unpublish it, or you could just manually unpublish it if you do choose to do that. Players will actually be able to join closed or invite-only clans via notices as long as they fulfill the requirements. So the whole recruiting system getting a revamp here in our first sneak peek. Next up, the hard mode is getting some changes, and this is going to make hard mode even more hard in my opinion. When hard mode came out, they said that they would kind of keep making changes to it and kind of keep tinkering with it to make it kind of as hard as it should be. So the hard mode changes, we're going to have common hero equipment levels now kept at 15 instead of 18. Epic hero equipments are going to be kept at level 21 instead of 27, so downgrading those. Attacking hero DPS is minus 5% from 15%, so they actually get a little bit of a buff there, but with the equipment it kind of offsets that. And then hero HP is minus 5% from 10%, so actually get some of their hit points back. And then defensive building DPS is plus 5%, no change there. So kind of bringing down that hero equipment to offset some of the hero DPS and HP. What do you guys think about this? Again, I don't use hard mode a ton, but I think this is, for those people that really use it, I think this is a positive thing. Next up, the loot economy is going to be getting a change. We're actually going to be able to get more Dark Elixir from star bonuses and league bonuses. Every league pretty much up to Legends League. I believe starting in Silver League, we'll now be able to get Dark Elixir. Another change is we're actually going to see more loot available from the storages. So we'll be able to loot more, but also that means more of your loot is going to be up for grabs as well. So that's something to keep in mind here, as we're now going to be able to see bases with like 3 million gold and elixir, almost 19,000 dark elixir available on this one. The farming economy is going to be forever changed. I'm going to be going out there looking for 3 million raids. Like I always look for millions. Now it's going to be like 2 million. This is absolutely insane for farming. And honestly, with the 4-1 Let's Play, I'm beyond excited for this. This should make things a lot easier for us. But again, like I mentioned, this means that more of your loot is going to be up for grabs as well. So you're going to have to protect those storages or go to Legends League. You don't lose any loot in Legends League. That's one thing to keep in mind. Now, we do have some quality of life changes as well. This is our sneak peek to the sneak peeks. This is a baby sneak peek here today, guys. But we do have some cool quality of life changes. One change coming here is we're in village edit mode and we can actually use the tactical overview. We can also do this while scouting in wars. I know I try to do that all the time while scouting in wars. I'm super excited that we're going to have the tactical overview while scouting in wars. That's going to be really, really massive. All hero equipment that are puppets that summon troops will now have a button that will actually show you what level troop, what the stats are for that troop. that are going to be summoned when you use that equipment. So this goes for the Barbarian Puppet, the Archer Puppet here for the Queen, even the Healer Puppet will have it, along with the Hog Puppet as well. So these are all going to be very, very useful, so we know exactly what level of troops are being summoned when we're using these puppet equipments. Before you sign up to Legends League, there's now going to be a pop-up asking you to confirm that you want to sign up to Legends League. Some people click on that sign up to Legends League accidentally and then they get stuck in there for a few days. Could be very frustrating. This will help make sure people are aware what they're doing. Then there's just a bunch of little stuff like a confirmation, like if you make a change to your clan or something, if you want to apply those changes or not, it'll prompt you before doing that. And then there's also going to be a pop-up is no longer needed after editing settings. My clan tab was shown instead with the updated settings, so just a little bit of clan stuff there. And then the Z's are going to be a little bit more prominent here for the builders. It's going to be corresponding to the right builder that's not actively working. Along with that, we're going to have, like, when you don't have enough gems, it's going to tell you how many gems you're missing. On the war map, it's going to tell you how much troop total capacity each player's clan castle instead of the word donate. So just some little stuff in there for these little balance changes here, or the quality of life changes. But like I said, this is the sneak peek before the sneak peek. Also, another thing to consider for this update is I'm pretty sure those hero equipment balance changes are coming in. As we see here on the Giant Gauntlet, level 27, that incoming damage reduced down to 55%, DPS reduced down to 160, and then also the self-healing reduced down to 40 as well. So it looks like all of those balance changes we were kind of talking about before are going to be in play here. So on the Spiky Ball, down to 8 targets there. Oh, that's sad. Frozen Arrow should be down to 65%. Yeah, that's also sad. This one I'm really sad about. The Healing Tome and Eternal Tome. Healing Tome down to 20-second duration, and the Eternal Tome down to an 8-second duration, which I'm pretty sure is actually like Town Hall 16 levels, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty wild. But the big one that I think a lot of people are really worried about is the Hog Puppet one. The Hogs are going to be only level 11 from level 13. You notice they have a lot less hit points. I think it's like 300 less hit points from level 13 to 11. So Hog Puppet might not be super usable. And also the duration of the haste vial down to 10 seconds from 12. I think that's still fine. I think that'll be okay. Honestly, I think most of these are going to be okay. I think Spiky Ball down to the lower Town Hall levels is very massive. I think Hog Puppet is going to suck. I'm worried about Healing Tome. I think Eternal Tome will be fine, but also Rage Gem. Also, the damage is down to, the damage boost is down to 35%. Oh, wait, that's lower levels. That's not even level 18. That's levels 12 through 14, so it doesn't even affect max level. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. But also, max Valkyries will have 7% less hit points, 2,600. And then remember, also, the Druid is going to have 3 targets instead of 4 now. And the Overgrowth will have a 1 tile less radius, so down to 6 tiles, which that's pretty interesting. Not to mention Super Barbs with 10 less hit points. But also remember, there were some buffs in there. Earthquake Boots are going to get 10% more damage, up to 60%. And then they're also going to give a bigger HP increase. That one's massive, up to 2,500, along with a larger radius on that. So Earthquake Boots get a massive buff. The Barbarian Puppet, which we were talking about the puppets before, is going to get an HP increase of 20%. Also, the ability duration is going to be a little bit longer on this one, 20-second duration. There it is. And the spawn rate's going to be 5 for every half second. The Archer Puppet, the archers are actually going to have an invisibility when they're summoned. So that's brand new, and they will have a 5 per every second summon rate. So a big change there. That's completely different. And then Life Gem for the Warden does get a pretty significant boost as well, max HP of 20%. Now that's pretty big. That's pretty big. 20% buff there. Maybe people will start using that again over Apprentice Wardens. I don't know. We'll see. And then remember that Rocket Spear will actually have 10 attacks now. So it's not all just negative stuff. There are some buffs in there, but let me know your guys' thoughts on that. I know that's the very controversial thing, but let me know your thoughts on a lot of this stuff here. And like I mentioned, make sure you subscribe and come back tomorrow, because I'm sure you've seen that little thing on the screen. We'll talk about that tomorrow, guys. So make sure you come back tomorrow for the next sneak peek. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.